by Group 3. So let's have them set up.
Whatever their planned target, the mortar rounds landed in an orphanage run by a missionary group in a small Vietnamese village. The missionaries and 1 or 2 children were killed outright, and several more children were wounded, including one young girl about 8 years old. People from the village requested medical help from a neighboring town that had radio contact with the American forces. Finally, an American Navy doctor and nurse arrived in a jeep with only their medical kits.
This girl is the most critically injured!
Without quick action, she'll die from shock and loss of blood.
A transfusion was imperative, and a donor with a matching blood type was required. A quick test showed that neither American had the correct type, but several of the uninjured orphans did. The doctor and nurse were checking their own and then proceeded to check each of the orphans. The doctor, using his limited Vietnamese vocabulary, and the nurse, a smattering of high school French, along with much impromptu sign language, tried to communicate to the young, frightened Vietnamese children.
This girl is very hurt. If you're not replaced for lost blood, she will die.
Is there anyone here who's willing to help her?
The children sat there wide-eyed in silence. Then, a young boy raised his hand and quivering, very nervous.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
Hayden lied down, arm swabbed with alcohol, needle inserted in the vein. He was stiff and silent. After a moment, he let out a shuddering sob.
Are you sure it's not hurting?
The medical team was concerned at Hank's distress. At this point, a Vietnamese nurse had arrived to help.
You tell Mom, Mom, Mom.
Hank stops crying, looks questioningly at the nurse. She nods and lets out a sigh of relief.
He thought he was dying.
He misunderstood you and thought you had asked him to give all of his blood in order to save the little girl.
Oh, why would he be willing to do that? John John Wing Wong.
She is my friend.
Greater love has no man than this, then he laid down his life for a friend. And nothing is more loving or divine than giving up your life for someone else that you care for.
Right, that was a cool play. That was Group 3, and we had Nisha, we had Madhura, Nikhil, Miraj, Neil, Shri, Nitin, Mohan, Sheena, Sheena, and Shivani.